Look at the light shining off the sound. There's nobody around but me and this body of water. Alone in a crowd, stars and stones and trees and passing clouds. Spirits high, I'm singing right out loud. Sing up the beauty of this clean water, cool water, clear water, water of life, fresh water, wild water, the water of the life of the Spirit moving in the Word. Look at these jewels of morning dew. The eyes I'm looking through are windows of water. When it falls down, I am water, watching water hit the ground. Every drop splashes up a crown. The queen of all the earth is clean water, clear water, cool water, water of life, fresh water, wild water, the water of the life of the Spirit moving in the Word. The water takes complete control, like a river running through my soul, like a rainstorm roaring up my spine, like an ocean of love that rocks my mind. Ooh. Look at the waves rolling up the beach. They can almost reach the place where I'm standing. Won't be too long, the moon will pull that tide, will rush up real strong. Me and my footprints will be gone, but evermore there will be clean water, clear water, cool water, water of life, fresh water, wild water, the water of the life of the Spirit moving in the Word. The water of the life of the Spirit moving in the Word. Hey, yeah. It was the summer of my 20th year. There was a hint of autumn when the recruiters came to town. They told us of the reasons for war, the evil Kaiser Wilhelm and the Turks of the Ottoman. We wanted to be heroes and men. We swore to be soldiers and friends, but we couldn't know how it would end on the beaches of Gallipoli. down in the boats, we had our ammunition. We were ready to a man. But the landing was a little bit rough. There were some complications in the Allied battle plan. We dug trenches in the hot Turkish sun, calmed our fears with a ration of rum, and cleaned the sand and salt from our guns on the beaches of Gallipoli. Sunset, all on alert, air still as death. I was fighting off a fever when a shot rang out. Couldn't tell who fired first, someone pumped off a round. The machine gun started roaring, then the shells came in. Johnny Turk was getting mad, he didn't have the range. Explosions came closer, then a blast hit the trench, knocked me on my ass. There were 7 men dead right before my very eyes. Then my body went down, shrapnel in the chest, blood like a river. I called for the stretcher, told him try to hang on. He took my hands like a vice, said, Billy, I'm not gonna make it out of here alive. There was a hill called Teketabe. It was a Turk position. We had to win at any price. We were 250 men strong. We were the best of Norfolk. We would make the sacrifice. The colonel gave the order to run. We charged into the blaze of the guns, and they cut us down, every last one, on the beaches of Gallipoli. It's a long, long way to Tipperary. In the histories of nations, in the galleries of art, I was searching for time's arrow when it pierced me through the heart, and the ghost of old Prometheus arose before my face and haunted me with visions of the holy human race. We are weapons, we are soldiers, we are mothers racked with tears, we are cannons and cathedrals and messiahs who don't appear. We are songs and saints and stories, we are rocket ships in flight, like a Bengal tiger burning in the moonlight. We are fire in the night. On the plains of Central Asia, the army of Genghis Khan sweeps the earth on horseback in the hours before the dawn, driving wild beasts before them with their arrows and their spears. I can hear the cries of fear and terror echo down the years. We are weapons, we are soldiers, we are mothers racked with tears. We are cannons and cathedrals and messiahs who don't appear. We are songs of saints and stories, we are rocket ships in flight, like a Bengal tiger burning in the moonlight. We are fire in the night. Poured out into history, our origins a mystery. We're swept along like swimmers in a stream. Dive beneath it breathlessly, the current raging restlessly, and find that at the bottom it's a dream. Above the planet's borders, in a shining silver dove, our telescopes and astronauts look down from high above. They see cities lit like diamonds, they see forests all in flame. They see the whole of our humanity that none of us can name. We are weapons, we are soldiers, we are mothers racked with tears. We are cannons and cathedrals and messiahs who don't appear. We are songs and saints and stories, we are rocket ships in flight, like a Bengal tiger burning in the moonlight. We are fire in the night. We are fire in the night. We are fire in the fire in the night. We are fire in the fire in the night. Now I'm going to do my one political song and my one cover for the evening. Actually, that's of course not true. I figured I had to do one cover tonight, so I'll do a Tom Paxton cover, one of my favorite songs. I've adapted it for the modern era. I know that the person about whom I'll be singing is no longer actually with us, but I still think he deserves to be remembered. This is the ballad of Dan Quayle. I sing of Danforth Quayle and all the things he's done. On to our next one. I am a children's writer. I love to tell them tales of princesses and princes out seeking holy grails. And though I've never married or had children of my own, heretofore I preferred to live alone. A writer needs his freedom to keep his sails unfurled. A writer needs the solitude to sail to other worlds. A writer needs 1,000 things to make children's dreams come true. Oh, but heretofore I didn't know I needed you. Prince stands at your door, come from a distant shore. his magic ship can soar and carry you away. I know we've hardly spoken, but we've spoken with our looks. We seem to read each other like a pair of open books. It's not that I'm too private, it's not that you're too proud, but heretofore, it's just been hard to say out loud. Outside the castle walls, the prince stands strong and tall. The princess hears him call and turns her face away. I hope you will forgive me for the trouble that I brought. You know how writers tend to be high-strung and overwrought. I guess I should have understood that the heart can make you blind, but heretofore, it just never crossed my mind. I think I'll take a journey, go visit foreign lands, someplace where people live in ways that I can't understand. But please, you needn't worry, for no matter where we roam, I believe that we're never far from home. I believe that we're never far from home. Okay, let's see. I promised you it was going to get a little funnier. This is called Whole Lotta Shoppin Goin On. Gotta listen to me, honey, gotta count all your money, gotta know just where you stand. If you wanna be my date, well, you better get it straight. I'm a big-time shopping man. Yeah, I shop real fast, I buy things that don't last. I pay for stuff that I could get for free. And I'll do it till I die, cause I figured out that life is just one big shopping spree. Oh, baby, come on. There's a whole lot of shopping going on. Yeah! Well, I shopped in Siam, and I shopped in Samarkand, where the bargains are as thick as flies. And I shopped in Nepal, at Mount Everest Mall, but the prices were a little too high. In Spain, I shopped with Zesto, Senor Cuanto Cuesto, and bought my very own Matador. And I own a flock of sheep, cause I got them real cheap at a Mongolian department store. Baby, come on. There's a whole lot of shopping going on. Yeah! Well, the East Coast stores really knock me out. They leave the West behind. And those blue light specials make me scream and shout till I drop out of my mind. Well, I know those TV ads and those superficial fads are just trying to make me spend a buck. And I know that they're trying to manipulate my mind, but I don't give a flying. To keep on shopping, yes, and some people claim it's bad for your brain to hold shopping in such high regard. But if it ever gets to me, well, I'll just do some therapy and I'll put it on my MasterCard. Baby, come on, there's a whole lot of shopping going on. Yeah! Well, these cards were made for shopping, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days my credit cards are gonna shop all over you. make up your mind or I'm leaving you behind. It's time to put your money up now. Yeah, you notice where I stand? I shop there for I am, and I'm off to buy a sacred cow. Gonna buy the Pope's estate, gonna buy the pearly gates, gonna buy a few icebergs and thaw one. And when I die, they'll just laugh when they read my epitaph, 'cause I knew a goodbye when I saw one. Baby, come on, there's a whole lot of shopping going on. Let's go to the mall, come on. There's a whole lot of shopping going on. Get that money out of your savings account, come on. There's a whole lot of shopping going on. Yes, you too can be the proud owner. You can shop here tonight. This is my new tape. This is called Fire in the Night. It's got genuine tape hiss. I made it at Garuda Studios, which is about 20 square feet in my little home office. And I'll have them on sale after the show for a mere $10. So you can charge it to MasterCard. No, you can't. This is the second, what I refer to as my Dead Planet trilogy, which I'll explain in a minute. This one's called The Extinction Blues. The dodo bird's gone bye-bye. The great auk squawked his last. Chimpanzees endangered, and the whales are going fast. I got the extinction blues. Lord, where have your species gone? Go get more from evolution, but it takes so goddamn long. There's a single ashy dogwood growing on a Texas trace. When that lone tree dies, there'll be none to take its place. I got the extinction blues. Lord, I don't know what to do, 'cause the way that things are going, we'll kill them all before we're through. The giant Stellar's manatee has quit the Bering Sea. The Carolina parakeet checked out and took the key. The tiny two-locks wallaby left his payments in arrears, and we'll never see another in 100 million years. Whoa, we must do something quickly about this terrifying trend. Well, the next endangered species will be Homo sapien. Extinction blues. Lord, where have your species gone? We'll get more from evolution, or maybe the genetic engineers, they can get their act together in a hurry. But it takes so goddamn long. This is the last in the Dead Planet trilogy. The origin of these songs is I do a lot of work in the environmental movement out west and sustainability movements and related movements. This probably looks weird on camera when I do this, doesn't it? And I was at a conference one time in Los Angeles. It was one of these Save the Planet conferences. And, you know, Ted Turner was there, and Jimmy Carter was there, and everybody was there who was remotely liberal. And we were talking about saving the planet from poverty and the environment and everything else, as we nibbled our canapes by the ice sculpture at the Biltmore Hotel. Biltmore, yeah. And we got a little cynical that night. We started telling Dead Planet jokes, like how many environmental activists does it take to change all the light bulbs in the world? You know, that kind of stupid joke. They didn't survive those jokes, but this song did. This is called the Dead Planet Blues. Well, hey there! Haven't seen you in a while. What did you say her name was again? Oh, Bob, yeah. I buy you a drink? Great. My name, yeah, well, my friends used to call me, what was it again? Oh yeah, God. Pull up a star and hear my tale of woe. I built a planet just a few billion years ago. It was a lovely little blue-green ball. One of my life forms became self-aware. They started messing with my recipe for air, and now that planet's got no life at all. Yeah, it's a dead planet. Yeah, I'm just getting back from the funeral. Dead planet, don't you hate it when they leave the casket open? I got old dead planet blues. Oh, it's a sad story, this one. Let me tell you about them critters. Them little life forms were a hungry bunch. They'd eat topsoil for breakfast. They'd eat rainforest for lunch, and they drank up all of my fossil fuels. Let out one heck of a burp. You've never seen a more destructive race. Yeah, they rigged up these nuclear suicide buttons all over the place, and they kept pouring out that CO2. Well, it wasn't in my recipe. Now it's a dead planet. Hey, anybody seen Jupiter lately? Dead planet. Tell them I got a great deal on a used moon. I got old dead planet blues. Okay, here comes the sad part. All their refrigerators ate up the ozone layer and flushed my food chain down the tubes. I tried to warn them of the risks they took. I sent droughts, plagues, famines, did the whole thing straight by the book, but they just kept watching reruns on TV. Say, what did they leave to the beaver anyway? When things got bad, they asked for mercy and grace. Said I'd made them in my image. They insulted me to my face, so I revoked the lifetime guarantee. And now what do I do with the dead planet? Use it as a cosmic doorstop? Dead planet, hey, we can go bowling in the Pleiades. I got them old dead planet. It ain't nothing but a lifeless hunk of granite. I got them old dead planet blues. Yeah. Bad. Something's come over me. Something's got hold of my heart. Something's trying to break me open, and it's tearing me apart. Standing in the pouring rain, trying to let these tears of joy wash away the pain. I used to be a rational man who said I think and therefore I am. But all of my philosophizing was just a zephyr in the sand. I listened to the church bells toll, and suddenly I understand the logic of my soul. I love, therefore I am. I love, therefore I am. Wish that I could right every wrong. I wish I could embrace every child. I wish that I could tear these walls down and let the love go running wild. I don't know just where to start, but I've got to listen to the message of my breaking heart. I love, therefore I am. I love, therefore I am. Something's come over me. Something's got hold of my heart. And something's trying to break me open. Oh, I can feel the healing star. Standing in the pouring rain, letting all these tears of joy just wash away the pain. I love, therefore I am. I love, therefore I am. We love, and therefore we are. We love, and therefore we are. In a time when the whole world trembles and moans, in a time when we face a dark unknown, in a time of confusion, when so many seem hypnotized by restless confusion, when the truth has been disguised by walls of delusion, but it's breaking out, and we rise in the sight of our children's eyes to preserve each sacred place, to sustain the human race. As the shadows start to fall and we hear the planets call, we will stand and bear the light. We will shine with all our might. Oh, we pledge our lives. As the walls of the old world crumble down, we are called to turn our very lives around. A complete transformation, a kind of total rebirth, and the full restoration of the damage done to the earth. The whole of creation is crying out, and we rise in the sight of our children's eyes to preserve each sacred place, to sustain the human race. As the shadows start to fall and we hear the planets call, we will stand and bear the light. We will shine with all our might. Oh, we pledge our lives. At the dawn of a new and a brighter day, We are drawn to the truth that lights the way, and we don't have to fear it. It's the light of love that calls. It's the sign of the spirit, of the life that moves in us all. And as we get near it, it's reaching us, and we rise in the sight of our children's eyes, to preserve each sacred place, to sustain the human race. As the shadows start to fall, and we hear the planets call, we will stand and bear the light. We will shine with all our might. Oh, we pledge our lives. We pledge our lives this day, in the sight of our children's eyes. And we rise, 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 and we rise. It was the time of the change, when the angels came down and built a place to receive us at the edge of the sea. I was frightened and I was joyful, and then I took my turn inside. When they found me dancing, I believed, and there was water flowing from my hands like a water wheel. Water flowing from my hands, it felt so real. Water flowing from my hands, and it could heal, heal, heal. Well, I was totally changed from my head to my heels. I surrendered up my fear. I laid my burdens down, and I was helping the sick and the aged to take their turns inside. When I found someone injured, I believed, and there was water flowing from my hands like a water wheel. Water flowing from my hands, it felt so real. Water flowing from my hands, and it could heal, heal, heal. It was the time of the change, when the angels came down. It was a time of great rejoicing. A new hope filled the air, and every man and woman came to take their turns inside. When I woke from my dream, I could almost believe that there was water flowing from my hands like a water wheel. Water flowing from my hands, it felt so real. Water flowing from my hands, and it could heal, heal, heal. There was water flowing from my hands. In that time of the change, in the time of the change, there was water flowing from my hands. In that time of the change, in the time of the change.